there's the seawall here. Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's probably why. Rob would like to have this in his backyard.
Yeah. Check out. Yesterday I was so exhausted it was hard to walk. I'm not having a problem today.
Yeah. Alright. This is a banyan tree. Is it what? I think
Going to see a beautiful sunset in about a half an hour, probably less than that. Cover Chapel downtown Honolulu. We have a gift for all of you here that would like a Bible. We have 3 Bibles that you can grow in the grace and the knowledge of our God Almighty.
eggs and things. Hot dog.
This used to be the old racetrack of old Hawaii right here. We had jockey races out here. Equestrian races all throughout the state were celebrated by our big king, David Laamea Kalakaua. He loved it. The sport of racing. He was a great equestrian by the way. Moved and all relocated out to the North Shore to an area known as Wailua. And then if you're looking for little horse races today, they'll be out there.
Here's the aquarium right here.
Here we are, the beautiful Waikiki Aquarium. And the Kapiolani Park and San Souci Beach right here. And you may find a few nesting and resting seals out here. I do want to advise you folks, seals are found along the coast of Hawaii. Seals are here along the shores and sharing the ocean with you. But be advised, there are endangered species, right, ladies and gentlemen? Which means we're protecting them from any of things. So you can take all the photos you want, kind of like the COVID restriction. Stay away from at least 100 feet of them, they'll be okay. Anything closer to that? But like I said, we got many of these more sites to unravel to share with you out here, folks. It's one of the perks of the We're going to scoot on over, folks, to our first commercial stop. So you can see one of the luxurious homes. So those of you looking for customized homes on the waterfront, look no further. This entire coastline is inundated with the lavish homes. One of a kind architecture design, whether it's simply the design itself, or the beauty of this coastline, all the way down to the shore. It's a lot of pain and misery as long as you want to get ready for it. We raise people as the best of the best from technique. This is what the blue ride is all about. I'm telling you right here. This is the South Coast, an area known as Bamboo Ridge. This is the Kaiwi Channel, the ocean channel in Hawaii out there. If you think it's alluring, you want to go down to the shores, take a look. This coastline has saved many lives, whether it be a resident or a visitor. Your sign says do not enter. We say how. Always face the ocean. Never, never, never turn your back on the water. The minute you do, you see the seabirds flying above, which means there's fish out there. The seabirds are here. That means there's fish down there. I want you to take a look out over the horizon. It doesn't see something of an island. It's a fish. You gotta have great eyes. Right? Right here, see Trinity Beach right here. This is where we are. They're getting all this is event as well. next stop, ladies and gentlemen, is the final stop for us on the blue line. We're working on that Waikiki. Just remember, to hop on. We don't need a wetsuit out here. The average temperature at 72 out here. We don't need probably a wetsuit in the ice. Most times, all you need is a little rash guard or just your skin. Nothing in the water. Use the breeze out there.
I believe they got the best coffee all of Waikiki, guys. Right here on the left-hand side, down this lane right here, it's called Duke's Lane. You can see all the kiosks down here. Those are all the original kiosks from the international marketplace. They got kicked out and shoved over there. So go over there if you want to buy any souvenirs or gifts for family members back at home. Right over here on the left, you got the international marketplace. Where we sell Rolexes and Vestas. On the third floor, they got a lot of restaurants up there. My favorite is the only restaurant that is.
Yeah, we walked to that.
Anyway, there, I want to say thank you so much. I do apologize for that, though. Right now.
Not that I care about going there. It's crazy that we drove all that way.
Now, right over here on the right-hand side, this is Waikiki Beach. We've got some pretty good waves today. That statue right there is Duke Kahanamoku. He was actually born and raised where the Hilton Hawaiian Village is located at, and he was an Olympic swimmer. Won 5 medals, 3 gold, 2 silvers. In the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, he was over 100 movies. One of his best friends is none other than Charlie Chaplin.
Where the University of Hawaii at Manoa is located.
There's a couple of ships.
I'm going back hard. I'm going back.
No, they said on the way out you can. All right. Here we are at the palace. Iolani Palace. Across the street, it's Hawaii 5-0. This is the backside of the Iolani Palace. Getting ready to go on our tour of the inside. Should be cool. These banyan trees are amazing. Probably looking for the trail to get there.
This 2-mile narrated train ride will take you through a working plantation. Along the way, you'll learn about pineapple, sugarcane, cacao, coffee, and other agricultural products. Hear the story of James Dole, whom some call the Pineapple King. Learn some local traditions and customs, and groove to the music of recording artist Manoa DNA. Plantation Garden Tour. Here you can learn about life on the plantation and stroll through gardens of tea leaf, bromeliads, native species, hibiscus, and other late. Refrain from eating or drinking while on the train. And in case you drop an item outside the train, please do not leave the train to retrieve your item. Just take notice of the numbered markers along the train tracks closest to your dropped item and let your conductor know at the exit platform, and we will send disembark. For those of you who may have left your stroller, walker, or wheelchair behind with us, we will be transferring those items over to the exit platform for you. Let's begin our journey with a little background on this special city fields. Depending on the time of year you are visiting, we'll see these fields in different stages of growth, from field preparation to planting to harvesting. If you see the fields barren, we're being prepared for planting. To prepare the field for planting, the ground is plowed and mixed with fertilizer. Next, thin iron causes the reddish tint. The high iron content in the soil is good for growing pineapple. Now, it is difficult work bending over, planting these crowns one by one in the hot sun, but a skilled planter can plant roughly 10,000 pineapple crowns in one day. To irrigate the field, the family moves the pineapple to a bin on an awaiting truck. Once the truck is full, the pineapple is transported to the dough packing plant, located right across the street from our parking lot. Size and shell color, and carefully pack them into boxes. Alright, here's something you may find interesting. How do you know when a pineapple is ready to be picked? Generally, you want to select a pineapple that is plump and fresh looking. In other words, the leaves and the crown should be fresh and green, and the body of the pineapple firm. Keep in mind, a large pineapple doesn't necessarily mean inside the store. The demonstration will also show you how to grow your own pineapple at home, and you'll even get to sample some fresh cut pineapple. Here's some history on the pineapple. The Hawaiian word for pineapple is halakahiki. Halakahiki means foreign fruit. It is believed that pineapple, or halakahiki, first originated in the fruit of the cacao tree is a football-shaped pod that comes in various colors. They may be green, yellow, or red. The pod ranges in size from 8 to 14 inches long and grows directly from the tree's main branches and trunk. Showcasing a delicious assortment of world-class chocolates, we also conduct a free demonstration on how chocolate is produced from bean to bar. Another agricultural product that played a major role in this area was sugar. Families will place an offering of 2 mochi cakes stacked on top of each other with a Japanese orange on top. Said to bring good fortune. During Chinese New Year, be sure to greet everyone with Kun Hi Fa Choi, or Happy New Year. Those are just a few. You may have heard the Hawaiian word kuleana, which means responsibility, and malama, which means to care for. All of us who have the privilege of experiencing Hawaii's natural beauty have a kuleana.
Alright, we are in the little historic area of Haleiwa in the north shore of Oahu. A cool little shopping area. You get everything you want here. Haleiwa. Alright, more shops. Patagonia.
There's a wailing gallery over there.
Clothing. Kathy's favorite kind of store. Interesting tree.
drink bad beer.
Very true.